Hi Gemini, welcome back to Omkaratarot and to another You versus Them. Gemini, let's see how you're feeling now, how the person connected to your energy is feeling, and what action we can expect in this connection. And Gems, these are general collective readings, may not resonate with all of you. Please keep that in mind. Take what works for you, leave the rest. So let's begin. Welcome back all my subscribers and welcome in newcomers. Gemini spirit. Alright, newcomers, I'm setting down two sets of cards here. One side will be for you, one side will be for your person, and in the center, I'm going to have your dialogue message cards, mutual energies. If this is your reading, Gemini, you'll know which side you resonate best with. For me, this is going to be person A, this is going to be person B. Bottom of my deck, Nine of Pentacles in reverse. Either somebody feels that things have been delayed for too long. Like there's too much time happened. They feel that person is still being very, very stubborn, Gemini. They feel that person was very stubborn, very egoistic. I don't want to lose any more sleep on this person. I need to now get out of this. I was not happy in this connection. They feel that their love got taken for granted, that the person was just too egoistic and never expressed themselves, or was emotionally unavailable, kept taking of their love but not returning it. So it's almost like one person says no second chances here. No second chances here, because they feel that this is an ongoing cycle of the same kind of thing repeating over and over again. The other person does want to express themselves. They do want to tell the other person something that they've been hiding in their heart, because they want to return. This person wants to return. They're very depressed. They're very depressed that things are not working out, or they may not work out. They could be sitting in a bit of depression. They could be kind of worried that the other person has given up on them. It's making them feel very insecure, feeling very, very insecure. So let's see what's going to happen then. I'm going to clarify all these cards for you, Gems, but first let me ask the universe. Let's ask the universe what's truly going on in this connection and why you two are feeling this way. Gemini and their person spirit, why are they going through this right now? Why are they feeling this way? Gemini and their person. One more. Gemini and that person. All right. So the first card here, Gem, says communication. Clear and honest communication is needed. One person feels the other person is stubborn, while the other person is just feeling scared, or maybe, wanting to reveal what's in their heart so they can come back, but they're feeling insecure. So communication is the main thing which is hindering this connection at this time. Fate. This connection was destined and fated. So you guys were meant to meet each other, to trigger each other, to learn some lessons or something. That's why that pull is there, even though you guys could be giving up on each other right now. Third card says runner. Someone in this connection is the runner. Yeah, I think this was person B who ran till I think the other person gave up. All right, so let's also see if you guys could say something to each other now, Gemini, what that would be, and then we'll clarify these. Gemini and their person spirit, if they could say something to each other now, what would that be? Gemini and their person spirit. All right, let's take a few more from another deck, Gemini. Gemini and their person spirit, if they could say something to each other now, what would that be? Gemini and that person's spirit. All right, just a few more from a third deck as well, and then we'll start the reading. Gemini and their person spirit. Gemini and their person. If they could say something to each other now, what would that be? All right, good to go. Let's start the reading. And Gemini, if you're looking for personal readings, my email is omkaratarot@gmail.com. You can reach me there. It's there in the description box below as well. So the first card here says, I hope I haven't lost you. Like somebody was running and now they look behind and the other person is not chasing them anymore. It's like, where did you go? You were supposed to be chasing me. I hope I haven't lost you. I will never love another like I love you. I want to talk to you, but I'm just scared. Isn't that exactly what I said seeing person B's cards? They want to express themselves, they want to return back, but they are scared. It doesn't feel right being apart from you. My heart aches for you. I realize you did not make me feel bad about myself. I did that. That's person A who's realized that, oh my God, I've been chasing them. They didn't ask to be chased. They didn't make me feel bad about me. I was doing all the running or chasing or whatever behind them. I wish you would tell me how you really feel so I don't have to get tarot readings on you. I'm embarrassed over how desperate I became and what I did. Do you still respect me? I wonder if there's someone else who can make you happier than I can. See, now the insecurity is setting in. It's like, yeah, you're not chasing me anymore. I wasn't good enough for you. Maybe there's somebody else who can make you happier. My decision was wrong. I'm feeling the consequences of my actions and choices. I want to have a long-term commitment and family with you. No matter where I am, your thoughts never leave my mind. It breaks my heart to know that I broke your pure heart. My soul is awakening. I'm coming back for you soon. I mean, that's what they truly want. They know the connection. They're feeling the pull. Their intuition is telling them that this is the person they're meant to be with. I think the only thing stopping them is their fear, their insecurities, and the delay that has already been caused. I believe we are meant to be together forever in every single lifetime. All right, so these were some of your messages, Gemini. If these were resonating with your storyline, let's start this reading. But first, an angel blessing card, and this one is going to be for the viewer, the person who's been attracted to this reading. A blessing, guidance, advice, or a message. So this could be you, gems, could be your cross watcher. Okay, Spirit, tell me, what's the blessing, guidance, advice, or message? Marriage. I do feel, this card actually, I was reading in the book, it has a dual meaning. One is, of course, somebody may be wanting commitment with you, but the other side of this card, if you see very carefully this card, there is a woman who's stepping out of a dark home. It's like, I wasn't satisfied in this connection. I need to leave this behind and move on. There was too much darkness in that house. So could go either way, I guess. So let's see. I'm going to now start clarifying and try and get a bit of clarity. So let's start with person A's energy. And newcomers, please remember, these are not gender-based, and I'm not guessing which side you're on. You use your own judgment. If this is your reading, you're resonating, you will figure out which side you're on, which side your person is, and who this person is. Yes, it's a strong soul bond connection. Could be a love interest, spouse, ex, a secret crush, could be a business partner, could be a co-worker or a relative. So, well, you could let me know in the comments if you wish to later. But right now I'm going to just be very fair to both sides and pick up on their emotions. All right, so let's start with person A. Forget about person B for the time being. Full concentration on one side, which is person A for me. So, person A, Emperor in reverse in your feelings and your emotions. Yeah, see, person A says they never made the choice. They were very stubborn. They were really, really stubborn. They didn't make the right choice. They didn't choose me. They kept me hanging on. They treated me like an option. They kept this connection up in the air. They pretended to be somebody they were not. It was all about power struggle, and it was always their way or the highway, and just kept me, they were wanting to keep me stuck, and I'm getting out of this now. Yeah, I just feel they made a fool out of me. They lied to me, they made a fool out of me, they had nothing to offer me, there was no long term. So right now, Omkaratarot, I'm manifesting new things in my life. And I'm really not stressing over this person anymore because I know what they truly were. They were just somebody who was pretending to be somebody who they were actually not. So person A is getting out of overthinking or sleepless nights or stress or tension, saying, I'm busy manifesting new things in my life, because this person they feel made them feel not good enough or made them feel left out in the cold, kept them in lack. So I think person A is the one manifesting forward movement now, saying I'm not waiting around, I'm not stressing over them, I'm not going to let anyone make me feel I'm not good enough. I know who I am, I'm manifesting forward movement in my life, and acknowledging that, well, this is over. This is not my Two of Cups. It was a false soulmate connection, or the contract is over. Basically, person A says, I'm not waiting for an offer from them anymore. So, why do you feel this way, person A? The Sun in reverse. Because they felt there was a lack of happiness in this connection. Maybe it was a third party situation, or maybe there was happiness, but not to the extent where there was a coming together and working things out between the two of you. So I think person A is saying, though this was getting a little toxic for me, Omkaratarot. I was just stuck in this connection where the other person was treating me like an option, or not making a choice, always pushing me away. Maybe they kept saying I have work to do, or maybe holding back from this connection, never kind of really investing into this connection. So that's the reason person A says, you know what, I'd rather be just single. I'd rather be single, independent, focus on myself, focus on my stability and a new beginning, rather than deal with somebody who's always the runner and they're expecting me to chase them all the time. I'm not going to do that. In fact, I'm not even going to wait around for them anymore. I'm not going to stress about them. I'm not going to lose any sleep over them. I've just realized that maybe they had no love to offer me. I'm going to now focus on making my own life happy. I want 100% happiness. I'm not ready to accept a Sun card in reverse, which is 50%. I mean, Sun card is never a bad card. Maybe this connection did bring person A a bit of happiness, but it didn't reach that level of, hey, we are happy together forever and ever after. I think person A is the one who kept trying, hoping the other person will take action. Maybe there was attraction between the two of you, but things just kept going backwards, right? That's when person A realized that no, there is no foundation. There has to be a tower which has to crumble now, and so that, the space can be cleared now towards something new for myself. Basically, I think they're taking back their power because they feel that they got their love taken for granted. They got depleted giving to a person who was not giving back. Queen of Cups in reverse. Queen of Cups in reverse. Yeah, this was like they never knew. They never knew whether this was going to end up in a 10 of Cups or not. It was always hanging in the air, and it's come to a point where person A feels they were just a promise breaker, heartbreaker. They just said all those sweet words and they offered me nothing. And maybe they kept me strung along so I would move on towards new love, but I've seen through them, and I'm not going to keep myself stuck in a connection where there is a lack of equal give and take. I don't want to be breadcrumbed in a connection. I think person A got to know some truth, or maybe their own intuition told them when they saw things from a higher perspective, and they said, no, it's time for me to put up my boundaries. So how do you see the connection now, person A? How do you see person B? And how do you feel about this connection? Judgment in reverse. Person A says, no second chances. I don't think I want to give this a second chance. I'm not even waiting for any, small apology from them, or any kind of flirtation from them, or hand of friendship from them, because I know what is finally going to lead to. Maybe they'll just want some passion with me, and I don't want only passion in my life. I want somebody to make a choice and not treat me like an option. I want a cup of love. I don't want to deal with just a player in my life. So, world in reverse. What's the world in reverse? World in reverse. Yeah, person A says, I kept the door open for them for a long time, hoping that they would put in some work, but all I got in return was a broken heart. They never did offer me a new beginning, and I feel I fooled myself. They were just a liar. And yes, I'm accepting this tower now. Okay, so What action person A will finally take towards person B or in their own life. I'll open later, Gemini. Let's go to the other side, see how person B is feeling, and then we'll do the action cards together. So person B, High Priestess in reverse. In your feelings, in your emotions, High Priestess in reverse, clarified by the High Priestess in reverse. So they're coming to some major realizations. This person has seen things from all different perspectives, and they have come to some kind of clarity. I think the clarity that they've come to, that they are losing out on a perfect partnership. Maybe they were breadcrumbing, maybe they were not offering they were not ready for a partnership in the past, but now it's like dawned upon them that, oh my God, if I don't go and tell them the truth that I know now, I'll lose this person. I think they do want to come forward. They do want to travel towards person A. This person desperately wants to return to prove maybe to person A that, hey, you know what, I'm not a player anymore. I don't want any other option. I do choose you. So then, why do you feel this way? Four of Swords in reverse. They could be a bit depressed right now because they feel, because of their lying, cheating ways of the past, they may have already lost out on that love. They know that they were offered this big cup of love which they never accepted. I think they're a bit scared now that love may not be available to them anymore. They're not sure whether the other person is still wanting to work things out with them, or is there a third party now in person A's life? Will they want commitment with me? They want it. Person B says, I want it. I now finally know the truth that person A is the one I want to have long term with. I've also realized that I love them. I never told them, but I love them. But they're not sure whether the other person will be on the same page anymore. They're kind of worried that maybe person A is already with somebody else now, or doesn't love them anymore, or something. So tell me, how do you feel about the connection now, person B? How do you see person A, and how do you feel about this connection? Seven of Wands in reverse. They probably see person A as having given up or no longer waiting. Yeah, totally given up. They see person A has dropped them. They've dropped me now. They've given up on me. They're not waiting for me anymore. I'm sure they've chosen another path now because they're not chasing me. They're not fighting for me anymore. So I think person B is a bit scared that I may not get that second chance. Right? Somewhere they feel that person A has given up on them or released them now. And the thoughts of that make this person sit down in a lot of depression, sadness, because they feel that they've lost out on a soulmate. They are very depressed. But they're also feeling very insecure at this time. Very insecure. Why is that? Now, King of Pentacles in reverse. Why do you feel insecure? Because they lied, or they don't have the clarity anymore. They're looking for clarity. This person wants to know the truth about why person A is not communicating with them. Are they in a third party? Why are they not speaking to them? They want to offer something very stable now. They do want to offer something very stable to person A, but they don't want to jump in and make a fool of themselves. They don't want to look foolish. They're a little scared of looking embarrassed or ashamed if they come back and the other person says, no, I have another option now, or, good for you, karma got you kind of a thing, or you were toxic and I've released you. They're very frustrated right now because now this person knows the truth. They have had an awakening of sorts, but now they are not sure whether the other person even wants to have a partnership with them. They feel the other person has released them, cut those chains, not bothered about them. So I don't know. So let's see what actions you guys will take then. I'm going to take another deck for this one, Gemini, and while I shuffle this deck, may I please remind you, if you could just tap the thumbs up button, which is the like button. I believe it helps the videos to circulate a little more. But for me, it really makes me happy to know how many of you, enjoy the readings. And if you could put a comment just to say hi or tell me where you're watching from, that also, I believe, helps the algorithm. So thank you for doing that. And newcomers, repeating viewers, do like, share, subscribe to the channel. We welcome you in. Welcome to our Omkara family. So person A, let's start with you. Action from your end towards person B or otherwise. Temperance. Person A is healed, or they're healing their own life, or maybe feeling finally in balance and good about themselves. Temperance. Two of Wands, Knight of Wands, Two of Pentacles, King of Cups, and then the Three of Swords. They're healing themselves from a broken heart. I think person A did love person B, but person B never opened up and expressed their emotions. Person A says, you know what, I'm healing from all that. Healing from realizing I was dealing with only a player who never chose me, who kept me waiting, kept the connection up in the air, treated me like an option. I did love them, but they broke my heart. So I'm healing from that at this time. So person B, action from your end towards person A or otherwise. Four of Cups, I told you, is sitting in sadness and disappointment and depression. They're missing person A a lot. In fact, they don't want any other option. They've already chosen the cup that they want. But are they making a move? I don't see it. They're still sitting under the tree, feeling sad and lonely. Four of Cups. Why the Four of Cups is as an action? They are, see, in their mind, they feel too much time has gone by and person A must have taken an offer from somebody else. I'm sure they found new love or true love elsewhere. In their mind, they feel after all that they did and all that, maybe you guys have been separated for a while now, they don't have the clarity as to whether the other person is still available. I mean, they feel foolish. They feel, I won't get a second chance. I won't get, my person will not want to have a brand new beginning with me. I'm sure now they have a lot of options. Look at them being happy and making all their dreams and wishes come true. So it's almost like they've convinced themselves that I can just sit here sad because they must have moved on. They must have moved on. So will you not take any action at all this week? That means, person B, do you just going to accept that person A has moved on? Yeah, Ten of Swords. This person is going through the dark night of the soul. They feel that it's over. Person A has walked away from them, ended things with them. They are devastated at the fact that they've lost this connection. They also love person A. I mean, this is a true match. Person A loved person B. Person B loves person A. So the love was there, but there was, I think, a lack of communication or putting the cards on the table. So person B, if you are the one watching, Spirit has also given that indication that communication is required. Instead of imagining the worst, what is the worst that can happen? You anyways don't have this person in your life. If you speak your heart, there is a 50% chance. So that's what I have for you. Till next time then, love and light. Take care. Namaste.